mail. If not, if they've already moved out of the house, then we can trace them. And the house would have got sold for a certain amount. If that's more than was owed, that is owed to the person on the deed at the time of sale. So that's called a surplus. And that overage belongs to them, and we can help them recover that. So it can be a substantial amount. It's not uncommon to be six figures, for example. So you can be their hero. I do it because it's called mortgage overages. I do it. I help people do that. So if you'd like to know more, there is a legal process. It depends whether it's judicial or non-judicial state. So it depends on where the property was sold, and it's different. And the process can take quite a while, typically 3 to 4 months in a non-judicial state and 5 to 6 months in a judicial state. So,
Awesome. Thanks. I love that. So with the because what I've seen from other people in the past is that when they have these homeowners who, like even with Pace Morby and his thing with Anthony, his call with Anthony, he's like, hey, Anthony, don't worry because, we can even help you buy a house on subject to, once you move out of this, so you don't have to worry about that. So I was just wondering, like, with all the properties you guys are acquiring, do you guys maybe have like partners, or maybe you guys maybe have properties that need to be placed? However, you're still like in search of finding someone to occupy that possibly could help that seller or even sellers in the future. Hopefully that makes sense.
It just depends on AJ. It depends on the situation. So we have not this Thursday, next Thursday, we have somebody coming in that's a short sale and foreclosure, like stopping foreclosure specialist. Her name's Nahid. She's going to come in here and be our guest speaker on that Thursday night. There's a lot of different tools in the tool belt. Graham was talking about like what happens to the people that lose the house altogether, like they just drag their feet too long, they didn't do anything. She might have some other ulterior options as well. I know there's like literally like 24 ways to stop a foreclosure. I don't know all of them. I don't practice all of them, but she does. That's what she does for a living. So that and short sale, which pertains specifically to something similar to what you're kind of mentioning and referring to here.
Awesome. Thank you guys. And thanks, Grant, for that insight about the surplus funds. I had no idea. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you could combine the two with subject to. You can go to an investor lift. They often have subject twos for sale. And if you help a seller that's lost a home, it's low entry, and maybe you can combine the two as a solution. It depends a lot on the situation, of course.
Yeah, great question. Good stuff, AJ. All right, welcome everybody. Happy Monday. We're gonna have a good productive call here tonight. I guess we're gonna be going over. We got a lot of new team members on right now. They're about to hit the phone, so we're gonna go and do a bunch of that stuff here tonight. Yeah, before we do though, does anybody have any questions or anything before we start jumping into some calibrations? And then Diana, if you had any announcements or anything that you wanted to cover before they start diving into it.
Yeah, so I see some of you from last week here. If you're from my team, thank you for being here. Be sure to have your cameras on. I know you're probably gonna have questions, but that's okay. It's your first night here. This is the faces that you'll be seeing pretty often. So if you have any questions in general, you can feel free to ask. And yeah, just stay tuned. We're gonna listen to calls, give some feedback, and then you're gonna see the flow of the Zoom meetings as we go. So yeah, any questions?
Yes, hi Diana. I have a question. It's Sylvia. Hi everyone. So, and I was not able to send out the messages that I accept the job offer to through the WhatsApp number because the system is down basically for the company that sells the minute cards here in Honduras. Their system is down, so I cannot really have any sort of WhatsApp or anything like that in my phone. So yes, I don't know how I can do that. If I can do it through this meeting that I actually accept the job offer. That's why I'm here in training. Because I noticed it was like in the email that you sent us, right? That we needed to create a WhatsApp group for that.
That's right. Okay, so we can communicate through email. We can figure out there. I'll jump on another Zoom call with you so we can figure out how we would communicate. But
Okay. Okay, just letting you know that I do accept the job offer. So
okay, sounds good. Thank you, Sylvia.
okay.
All right. Any other questions? No questions. Okay, great. All right. So we actually had a pending call shot, remember? From last week, we were supposed to listen to a follow-up call. So we're actually not going to listen to a cold call. We usually listen to cold calls, but on this one, we'll do a follow-up call because we listened to the cold call last week. Shad, do you remember the name of the lead? We can't find it.
Allie has it. Allie remembers it, right? Allie?
Oh.
And I
Say that
could,
again.
remember the call, we were gonna listen to the, I think it was Jelly's call, but it was like 20 something minutes.
Yeah, Betty BETTE. I want to say Cook or Cole, something like that.
We can pull that up, but what I would say, Diana, we got 20 people in here right now. They're about to try to like start hitting the phones. I think our time will be better spent. I only see a couple people here that were here on Thursday night. So I don't know, maybe getting these people prepped to hit the phones might be a better use of time.
Okay, yeah, we can listen to a cold call. No problem.
That would be great, yeah, because it's my first time. I haven't heard any calls at all, so yeah. Cool.
There we
Yeah.
go. Okay.
Good.
We can find that call, Jelly's call. I think it was Jelly or whoever made that lead manager call, and then we can play that. Let's do it tomorrow night because that's Allie's night anyway. So lead manager calls. So we'll just play it tomorrow. That's
Okay,
cool with everybody here.
no problem. All right. We'll do, let's
Then-
see.
Let me just make a quick announcement here. So Manny and Dallas, you guys, after the first part, like the CRM stuff finishes, if you guys want to stick around, you're more than welcome to. If you want to wrap up what you're doing, but if not, you guys can hop off when you want as well.
Yeah, I'll stick around for a little while, shot. It's been a while since I've been in one of these.
All right, let's go. That's awesome. Cool. All right. So we're gonna do a cold call calibration, I guess, is who's playing? Elby?
Yep.
Elby?
Yep, we do have a call from Jose that we want to play.
Jose Blanco?
Yep.
All right. Jose in the house.
Actually, this call is 4 recordings. So it was cut short, the first one, and then Jose tried to call back, and then the guy called back, and then Jose again and made another call back. So it's a 4 sessions kind of call.
All right, yeah,
I'll play the first.
4-part series. I love it. Let's go. All right.
Hello.
Hi, this is
Hello.
Chris.
Yeah. Is this Rodney?
No.
No. Okay.
So,
well,
I'm hearing that I'm on my way to home. I know Rodney.
because I'm calling about a property at Gustav Street, Houston.
Yeah.
12,
What did Rodney say?
I don't know. I just would like to see if he will be interested on selling the property because we want to buy it.
Oh,
We
he's
are
not.
the
He's
home
not
buyer.
he's not
What?
the owner. He's not the owner. He's a criminal, actually. I'm in a
Oh,
legal battle with him right now.
really?
Yeah.
Wow. And is that property yours by any chance? 1210 Gustafson?
It's mine.
It's yours.
And I'm not interested in selling. Yeah.
You don't want to sell it. But
No.
what? You are in a battle because of what? You have to evict them or what?
Yeah. He was never the owner. He was a con man.
Wow. Man,
Yeah.
that got messy.
So I don't know how he got his name as the owner, but I'm actually still trying to look for him.
Gotcha. No, well, I don't know, man. Maybe,
Yeah.
it's a mistake, because it's your
Yeah,
number, not him. So,
Hmm.
I mean, what's your name,
Right.
sir?
Christopher.
Christopher. All right. Christopher, nice to meet you. This is Jose Blanco. I'm just connecting opportunities on the real estate business. So if you ever have another property that you do want to sell, just let me know. Or if you know someone that wants to sell, because I'm working with buyers. Okay.
Okay.
Acquisition stuff.
You do like cash offers, wholesale type stuff. I'm in real estate too, so
Good. Yeah, we do
we could always
everything,
use
brother.
those buyers.
I'm on the acquisition sides, but actually in the disposition sides of the company, we do everything
Okay.
from fix and flip to cash to creative offers, financing, subject to seller financing, brother. You name it, and we do it. Airbnb, North Rentals, Fat Split. I mean,
Okay, sounds
we have
good.
partners for everything. We work in
Okay.
teams.
Cool.
Um,
Okay.
You are an
I will
agent or an investor,
get mine.
sir, or both?
Both. I
Both?
I do
Perfect.
everything you just said, but I don't always have the money to acquire myself, so I hand it off.
Good, brother. I mean,
Yeah.
are you currently working? How do you generate your business, your leads, for example?
Referrals, and then I have a partner who used to be in acquisition with New Western. Is it New Western? Yeah. So
The Western,
he
yeah,
kind
wholesalers.
yeah
I
he
know them.
yeah he just kind of knows what to do there.
Yeah, I know Anthony Abbott is. Has spoke with him. But yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Christopher, we are a company that provides solutions for people like you. Just in case you wanna have a conversation with my boss about, we are open to that. We do everything related to VA assistance on our lead generation, so you can have hot leads that
Mhm.
are ready to go. If that makes sense. So yeah,
Right.
just in case if
Yeah.
you're
If you can send an email to me, that'd be cool.
cool. What is your email?
Yeah, it's Chris, Chris,
Okay.
B as in boy, and then Herber, Herber,
Uh-huh.
@gmail.com.
Got it. And that's your name also, yeah? Chris Herber.
Yeah, that's me.
Gmail.com, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Nice to know you, Chris. Yeah, maybe we can connect something, maybe we can help each other on the business. So glad to meet you.
Yeah. I'll keep you in mind. If you could put in your subject, put like a buyers or something like that, so I can search for you if I ever come across anything.
Okay. Remember my name, Jose Blanco with the Home Buyers Network. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
Got it, sir. Okay. Thank you, man.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
That's the first call. Would you like to give an comment yet, or should we proceed with the other calls?
No, let's listen to the next one.
Okay, so the next one is from June. The guy called back.
Hello, Chris. This is June. How can I help?
Hi. I think I received a call from you guys the other day. I spoke with a gentleman. I can't remember his name. I just wanted to make sure this was the same number.
Oh yeah, you were able to speak with one of our team about the property.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Which were y'all calling about Gustav Street looking for Rodney? That was who he was calling about.
this agent whom you spoke with was asking about the property, and the name is under Rodney.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to look for. I just want to see if that was you guys, or I might have the wrong number. I'm not sure.
I have a record here under one of my team member. who spoke with you, and it does not provide any information here, but it actually shows that there was an info. It actually shows here that you're an investor as well as a realtor. Is that
Yes,
correct?
yes. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Do you have that gentleman's
Mm.
information? I wanted to talk to him about something.
Yeah, definitely. I can. What I can do, I'm going to forward this information to the person who spoke with you, so that he can call you back.
Okay, that'll be great. And
All right.
just out of curiosity, because he said he was gonna email me. That's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find his
Mm-hmm.
email, but I can't seem to find it. Do you know what it would be under? Like what kind of email it would be under? So I could search for it.
Oh, no, I'm not really certain with that, but don't worry, Chris. I'm going to make sure that this person who spoke with you will give you a call back.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you. Oh, is this still Chris? Am I speaking with Chris or
Yeah, this
Rodney?
is Chris. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Don't worry. I'm going to forward the information to the person whom you spoke with. Okay.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
All right, goodbye.
This is the third.
Hello, this is Chris.
Hey, Chris, this is Jose. How are you doing?
Hey, Jose. Good. Thanks for calling back.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, let me know.
Yes.
How
You
can I
actually
help
caught
you?
me at a bad time. I'm on the other line. Can I call you back at this number?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, I'll give you a call back in like 5 or 10 minutes.
All righty. Can I give you another number just for if anything happens and you can contact me?
Sure. Let me get it. Okay.
281. All righty. Thank you.
All right. Goodbye.
On that part, Jose provided his phone number, and this is the last.
Hello,
Hello.
this is Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Jose.
Up.
Thanks for
Yeah.
calling back.
All
Yeah,
righty.
I have a question for you. I remember when we talked the other day, you said you do owner finances. Do you do like private loans too?
Private
Or
loans.
how does that work? So here's the situation. So I have a friend
Mm-hmm.
who he is selling his house. He's gonna sell it just regular on the market. But like I've done this with the past with other people, like if they wanted to kind of take over as if they were doing the owner finance.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you are talking about owner finance, but you are also telling me that if we do private loans. So I'm not
Yes.
quite understanding.
Yeah. So how do I explain it? It's
Okay.
similar to owner finance, but instead of my friend doing the financing, it would be someone else. You know, who would get the same rates and returns as an owner finance.
But who is the owner of the property we are talking about?
It's currently my friend.
It's currently your friend, the owner. You're talking about Gustav Street?
No, it's a different house
It's
altogether.
a different one. Okay.
Yeah.
So why he doesn't want to do owner finance himself?
He just wants to cash out.
Oh, okay.
So-
So what is it depends on the asking price, bro. I mean, if the price works for cash, I have, or we can take care of the financing ourselves. I mean, we have our private money lenders for us, so that's not a problem if the cash number works. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. So you don't do private loans then? It's just cash purchases. Is that right?
Private loan? But I don't understand how what do you mean? Because we have obviously we have private lenders. I mean, do you need a private lender? That's what you need now?
So this is the thing. So you know, owner finance, typically the people who are attracted to it are people who make good money, but they can't really get approved for a bank loan, correct?
Yeah, or just because you don't want to go to conventional financing because you rather, have an agreement with the seller so you can have a lower interest rate.
Right. Yeah, something like that. So I was just because he can definitely get full price on the market, so that's the route he's going to go to. But you know, I was seeing if you know, like if any private lenders wanted to, you know, if a buyer comes forward and says, hey, I want to, you know, I want to do similar to an owner financing, then someone else just takes it over with the rates that this, you know, private lender wants.
Someone else is taking it over.
Yes.
But if you, I mean, your partner cash out. I mean, let's say your partner wants, I don't know, $100,000. Okay.
Hmm.
So your partner gets the $100,000, and who buys it? Who gave that money to him?
It would be this private lender, and then
Mm-hmm.
the new buyer is who pays back this private lender.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's basically what we do. That's investments. I mean, that would be a way to do a wholesale deal. You know what I mean?
Right. Well,
We
see,
buy it
that's the thing.
at a certain price on cash, and then we resell it at a higher price, and that's it.
Right.
know,
Right. Okay.
on the
Okay. I
market with a
understand.
realtor or whatever, whatever strategy we want to use, or we wrap it and we sell it on terms because we will like to buy and hold the property instead of selling on cash. But it depends on every deal. I mean, I can tell you now that this could be done without even knowing the address on the property or everything. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yeah, I understand. Okay. Oh, well, just thanks for that clarification. Yeah, because the house can definitely sell, you know, regular price on the market. It's not dilapidated or anything. I was just seeing if that's something you guys offer.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Yeah.
We can help you with everything of that. I mean, it's just a matter of, knowing more about the details about this partner of yours. Maybe if you can schedule an appointment down the road with our property specialist, that's also we can help you about. I mean, I'm just the first contact or the second in this case, but we have lead managers and acquisition departments. So, we can talk about that things because I'm not, qualified to tell you about numbers or private lenders, but I know we have them. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, I understand. Okay. Cool.
So,
Cool.
yeah.
Well, thanks for the clarification. I'll let you know.
All righty. No worries, Chris. I'm here to help. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks, sir. Have a good day.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye.
End of the call.
Alrighty.
All righty. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do with that call because this guy was asking too much stuff that I just didn't knew about. I just tried to keep the conversation going, but again, it was really weird. But I know these people, new Western wholesalers. Like 3 or 4 months ago, I had a conversation with one of the guys. I say the name Anthony, and he had me to their emailing list. So I always receive their wholesale deals on my email. I don't know if that's maybe why this guy was looking for me because he was like, no, I want to speak with Jose. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. And that's why I gave my number because I have a US number that so he could be able to text me, but he didn't text me at all.
Yep. Okay.
Does that make sense? Sorry.
Yep. All right. What feedback do we have for Jose? What do you guys think in general? Even if you have no experience, it's okay to just chip in.
Yeah, I have a comment about this. I would say it's a pretty overall pretty good save for the call, since he himself said that he wasn't really sure about the stuff he was talking about, but he kept the conversation going and he kept the call up just to get the guy's attention, and it seemed to work in the end, and he got a follow-up call from him. So pretty good.
Thanks.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Malik. All right. Anybody else?
I thought that was a great call, Jose. You did a good job on that. It was kind of weird, what he was talking about at first, going through some legal issues and whatnot. Hadn't heard a call like that. It's crazy. But yeah, man, you did a great job. You were able to keep him on the phone, see if fishing for that lead or that sell, and building rapport with him was good as well. I enjoyed listening to it. Good job, bro.
Thank you, Ernesto. Appreciate it.
Yeah, he definitely at first was taking the conversation very nicely. So very smooth. All right. Anybody else?
Hey, Jose. Can you hear me?
Hey.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
Hey, great job. Trying to navigate the call, trying to figure out what the guy wanted. I felt like there was just a little bit more there because it seemed like, so it was for his client. He wanted his client to get a sale before the actual transaction's done, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's like he wanted his client to have the money before the deal was even closed, kind of scenario. I don't know, maybe I got it confused, but it seemed like he wanted to have, I guess, you take on a loan to be able to pay him before the sale is done. I don't know. I was just a little confused. So I don't know what that scenario. I just would have, I don't know, tried to understand a little bit more. And it seemed like his client wanted to move quick, right? Because he's saying to you, oh, I can sell the property or the property can get sold. Well, if that's the case, how come it hasn't sold yet, right? If he's saying that. So I think there was just a little bit more there. But all in all, just letting him know, hey, listen, this is how we do things, and this is how we buy property. I think was just the best route that you took.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, I was confused too, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just tried to keep it together.
Because it was for his client, right? Essentially, he wanted his client to get, I guess, because he was asking you to, I don't know, like he wanted you to take a loan to pay him, right? It's like an owner finance plus yeah, I was a little confused, but yeah, it's cool.
I thought for a moment about the Morby method. It was the only thing that ringed to me, but as I don't know how the Morby method works, I couldn't talk about that with confidence. So I just decided to.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you. Really appreciate your feedback, brother.
Yeah, good job.
All right, very good. Anybody else?
To me, it sounded like he wanted financing, like he wanted to borrow money, right? So I think like finding a gator lender or somebody, along those lines, or a private money lender would have been more up the alley, what he's looking for. On that note, that's why we're building out that Home Dispo website. So Jose, in the future, when you run into situations like that, you can just tell them, hey, go sign up for this website. There's lenders and agents and brokers and everything on there. Like that's what it's basically like LinkedIn for real estate professionals. So you can refer them there, and then as that website grows and after we launch it fully, then they won't have to ask for that. They can just go talk to people that do lending. But I was confused as to the story. I didn't know if he wanted it for himself or his friend, and if he wanted to borrow money, or like he said, the friend's selling the house. So okay, if he's selling the house, then what does he need to borrow the money for? Is he trying to buy it from the friend, or what? That was confusing.
Yeah, indeed, it was confusing. I also thought about that, about the gator lending, because I don't quite understand that yet, but seems very interesting when Pace talks about that, but I'm not quite sure on how it works yet. But thank you, Chad.
Jose, I can chip in there. I'm an elite gator. There's one major component missing in this case, and that's relationship. Doing private money lending is an extreme risk if you don't know the person you're lending to. So it's a vital component to private money lending is knowing who you're lending to. So call outs of the blue here will be very difficult to find a private money lender. You could do a hard money lender, but that's a short-term loan and usually for fix and flippers. So a lot more questions in this case and why he's going in that direction will be appropriate.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Graham.
All righty.
Yeah.
So, good. Great feedback, everybody. So I do agree with some of the feedback where the call sounded sketchy, especially at the beginning. When he was talking about, he was referring to the other person as a criminal and stuff like that. It was weird. I did like how you handled that though. You were blunt. You literally asked, so what's going on? He's suing you. Like you tried to get more information out of that, which that's really, really good. Good job asking for more properties. Very, very good. Almost at the end of the call. And if they knew anybody that was looking to sell, that's always a good question to ask when ending a call. I think we also did a good job explaining kind of what we do. That we did the fix and flip, we're like all in one. So that's good. So the only thing that really stood out to me on these calls was that you actually give out your phone number. So we don't even give out our phone numbers, right? So on the dialer, whatever number comes up on their end, that's the number they can call back. We never say, yeah, here's where you can call me back, right? The guy probably called back the number that he saw on the screen, saved it as Jose or something like that, and that's how he called back. But we're not allowed to give out any phone numbers, any emails, any company information. Keep it within the system, right? Acquisitions is able to send a text. Obviously, you can't text in the dialer, right? But once that's sent up to acquisitions, then they'll be able to send a text. They'll be able to send the email, but don't get ahead of yourself. You might get you in trouble. Okay. So yeah, for the newbies, do not do that. That's not allowed.
So
Thank you,
we
Diana.
just advise them to call back on the same number that we're calling from. We do not give out any numbers, even if it's the same number that we're calling them from, right?
Yeah, so you won't really be able to see what number you're calling from, but whatever comes up on their caller ID, when you call them, that's the number that gets back to us. Like, another representative picked up the call. That's probably because he called the number that showed up on his cell phone. So.
Hey, but I have one question on that note because it in other calls happened, for example, with an old lady that she asked me for my number, like, "Hey, let me grab a pen and paper. Give me your number." When that happens, maybe it's a landline, I don't know, but it happens like a couple of times that I also gave my number for, because the lead asked me to, and I was like, oh, how can I answer this, And yeah, but for the most of the time, I just say, hey, just call back to this number. You can save it and call me back, and that's it. But there are some specific cases that I had to do it because they asked me to, just for writing the number down. But what should I do in that case?
If it's a landline, just let them know that acquisitions, that someone from your department will give you a call back with the number that they can call back on. That's it. But just
okay.
they ask you to do it doesn't mean you have to do it either, right? So always kind of blame it on the next department. Acquisitions will be able to handle that, to give you a phone number you can actually call back. You can even say that you're calling from an office number, because that's a line too. So that's something that usually works as well.
Cool.
But yeah, that's kind of one of the ways to tackle that.
Cool. Thank you, Diana. What happened again?
You better not. All right. All right, let's do another call. This one is from June. Let's see how she did.
Hello, great. This is June. How can I help?
Oh, one sec. Sorry, that was the same one. All right. This one's from, she's actually here to share.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Houston.
What's the telephone calling?
Okay, Houston, this is Shara, by the way, and I'm the home buyer's expert. I was just calling about your property on 11104 Cape Road in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, we will speak in English, and I just wanted to see if you're open to the property.
Sorry, say that one more time?
But
Couldn't hear a thing.
Wait, Alvi.
I don't know if something happened. Can't hear.
All right, one sec. All right. I'll start again.
Hello?
hi, I'm looking for Houston.
This is Austin was calling.
Oh, hey, Houston, this is Shara, by the way, and I'm with the home buyer's network. I was just calling about your property on 11104 Cape Road in San Antonio.
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, we will get investors, and I just wanted to see if you have considered possibly selling.
I'm sorry, say that one more time?
What is that?
I couldn't understand the last thing you said.
I'm so sorry about that. I just wanted to see if you have considered possibly selling your property, because maybe we can help you with something.
Not immediately, like maybe in a few months.
Oh, in a few months. Great. Is it okay for you if we will call you back?
Sounds good.
Great. Well, thanks for your time. And oh wait, can you tell me about the property if that's okay with you, so that if we call you back, we have a background of your property.
Sure, what would you like to know?
All right, great. I'd just like to know the condition of the property. How old is the roof?
I mean, it was built in, 2019, 2018.
Okay, great. The foundation of the property. Is it
Yeah,
still
I mean, as
written?
far as I know, yeah, it's okay as far as I know.
Did you make any recent updates with the property?
No, it's like I said, it was brand new.
Mm-hmm. No, I just want to confirm the depths and bath. Is it 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms?
3.5.
3.5 bath. Okay, great. How old is the AC?
The age of the house.
Hmm?
2018, I guess.
Okay, 2018. That's noted. Do you have a price in mind? If you're, I just wanted to know if do you have a price in mind for your property or still thinking of it?
I don't.
Okay, it's fine. Yes, and just a second. Is anyone living in the property right now? Are you living in it or are you renting it?
Yes,
Oh, you're renting or you're living in it right now?
I'm living in it.
Okay, great. Mm, okay, so we can close as quickly or as slowly as you'd like. With that being said, what time frame works best for you?
Okay, all right. Well, thanks a lot.
Okay, great. Thanks. I'll call you back in a month. Thank you so much for your time, Houston. Have a great day. Bye.
Oh, okay, awesome. I'm sorry?
Oh, I thought you'd hung up. Is this the best number that we can reach
Yes.
you? Great. I'll just confirm your name, Houston L. Rock.
Yes.
All right. The address is 1104 Cape Primrose, San Antonio City. Zip code is 78245.
Yeah, there's 3 ones.
I'm sorry?
There's 3 ones.
1104.
It's 3 ones. 111.
Oh, there's no 04.
No, there is a 04. It's 11104.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's noted. Well, okay. So maybe I'll just call you in a month. By that time, you're interested in selling, and we can
Sounds
talk more
great.
about the property. Great. And thank you so much for your time, Austin. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Shara, what's your feedback on the call? So we always start with the person on the call too. Usually they're here.
Hello?
Hello. What's your feedback on the call?
Oh, I wasn't expecting to that call because she's not interested in selling it right now, but
I think you muted yourself.
oh, I'm sorry. I guess my voice was too low, and I forgot to ask about the
Servant? Hello. I think we lost her.
I think there's a grasshopper in there.
All right, let's move on to the next person. All right, who has
Actually, it's crickets.
A cricket. Yeah, that's right.
Crickets,
It's a
yeah.
cricket. Yeah, I thought a grasshopper. It's a cricket. That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
Just
I
say that
thought it
when
was
it's
a
silent.
bicycle,
Yes.
like she was riding a bicycle or something.
No, I'm gonna give
Are
some
you there,
feedback.
Shara? All good?
You guys don't mind. I'm a little bit confused. I don't know if this is a lead or not a lead. Um, I don't know how much time Shara has doing calls, but there was no tonality, no report. It felt very robotic. I'm not throwing stones here. I'm just giving out my opinion. I think I heard the person said that they were interested in selling some months down the road. I think that's what I heard, but I didn't hear any reason as to why or what has them thinking of selling the property. We don't know. We don't have enough information. Obviously, if this was sent in, we'll give it a call back and try to get as much info. But I didn't find any pillars on a lead, and I don't know if you guys are still getting pillars for the leads, but to me, this was very confusing. I don't know if this was lead management or if this was cold calling, but if I'm a lead manager and I get this call and or I'm QA and I'm listening to this call, I don't know what to think of it because I didn't find any real information, concrete information on the call. That's just me. Everything else was all right. Just there was no, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a lead or not. So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, James. Good feedback. Definitely sounded a little bit dry, the call. Okay, who's next?
Hey, I want to give feedback to Shara. Shara, the thing with staying too much to the script is that you don't focus on active listening. For example, the the seller said his timeline right off the gate, and then when you ran off of ideas on what to say, you went to the script and you asked it about the timeline again, and the guy actually joked with you. I mean, and then I thought like he hanged up, and then he came back, and it's just a matter of learning the script and owning it and knowing the reasons why you're asking the questions. And yeah, the motivation also, it was, if you could find the motivation on this lead, I will say it's a lead. Just the fact that he haven't hanged up. And I mean, if he's not interested, why he didn't hang up? I mean, but again, it's a matter of trying to be conversational, and not being so scripted, just trying to sound more natural, so you can build rapport with the seller. And actually, a good question to ask is, when he say the timeline, like you can ask, hey, what why that timeline? I mean, why not now, and why in 6 months or so, or whatever he said. And that way he could open up about the motivation without you even asking, what's your motivation? So yeah, that would be my feedback to share. um yeah, that's it. But yeah, good job. I mean, like, at least, not giving up, at least, like, asking him, like, hey, I mean, but, like, it sounded very weird how you said it, but you did the effort on digging more. Like, not, okay, I called you back in 6 months and hang up. No, you tried to ask more, and kudos for that, at least for trying that. Yeah, that's my feedback. Thank you.
All right, very good, Jose. Good feedback. I picked up on that too. All right, what's next?
Hi, everybody. So what I think of that call is that she can really do better because she has a really nice tone of voice. And I think she can sound more confident in the call. Not sure, because it's my first time here, what is the objective? If it's scheduling a call like right now, or hey, convincing the customer to the lead to sell the property right now. But I think she did a good job like collecting some information about the property. She did it at the end, but she did a good job collecting some information. Oh, now it's better. Okay, great. So collecting more information. It's true. I agree with everybody that said that um, she should have asked why later and not now. What's keeping you from selling the property if you're already thinking about it? But I think she has potential in getting better in the calls, sounding a little bit more confident, because she does has that sweet tone of voice that can convince people, and I think that she can take advantage of that.
Very good, Marsha. Very good feedback. Thank you. All right, Brandy.
Hello. I'm new here too. Um, no, I just wanted to say, like, yeah, it can be that maybe she was nervous or something, because we all get nervous on a call. Whether it's our first time or not, there's always a call that gets us like, you know. Yes, she has a really great tone of voice. Like, it's not like, I don't know if that will be the right thing to say, but like when we're talking like about sale, when we're digging in sale, um the tone of voice is very important. And also like the way we talk, like, not like we have to sound like not that beat. I don't know if like, we can have a nice voice, but we have to like sound excited, because if they hear us like, luckily they didn't hang up on her, right? And if, as how the coworker said, that if the person was still on the call, is because the person was interested in something, because at the moment, like, there will be a lot of people that says, I'm not interested, or I don't want, or they always have some type of excuses. But if we continue like trying to, just as the call of that we was listening about Jose, which was really great. Um, we will try something out because I've dealt with this before and it can be hard, but if we don't push, we won't, we will get a lot of no, we will get a lot of not interested. So that's something too that we get like disappointed, and we be like, shall I continue with this call? You know? So but yeah, I think she just need like more motivation, sound less robotic because these people notice that a lot, Um just something that I noticed in the call is like at the end of the call she asked something about like what date and time will be the best, and then the person um stayed like quiet, and then he was like, oh, okay, that's good, something like that. And then she said, oh, I'll call you back in a month. So, like, if a prospect cannot, like, maybe they didn't hear what you said or whatever, try to repeat it to them again. Because sometimes it can be that they heard what you said, but they just like ignored it, you know? And yeah, I think that's all I can say. I know there will be times that we will get nervous, but we have to keep our heads up because sales is not easy if you don't like it's not that easy, but if you put your effort and you know be there, it's gonna work out. And that's it.
All right, Brandy, very good. Really good feedback. Thank you so much. All right, Mohammed.
Yes. I was just gonna give out a tip as for this call. A general idea that I kind of have during these conversations or calls is that I kind of treat it like gossip. It sounds a bit weird, but I try to be as interested and open to a conversation as I can be with the prospect or the person with me on the call. Just as a general idea, if he's talking about something, I try to be respectful, not go over any boundaries or anything. But I try to build a rapport as well as like be friendly with them, give in into the conversation, ask them how they're doing, stuff like that, basically. And that kind of gets a lot of the calls rolling, basically. And if there's a conversation, there's a goal or, attention to the call itself. So you can get your idea across, whatever it is. So that's my general tip.
All right, good stuff. Thank you, Mohammed. All right. Yeah, that was great feedback from everybody. And I agree. I agree with what Brandy said at the end. If you feel like they didn't understand the question, just repeat it, right? I agree with Jose too when he said that when you focus too much on the script, you kind of let go of what's actually important. And you were asking a lot of like technical questions, like the structure of the house, the roof, and this and that. The most important pillar and the most important information that we should always get on the call is the motivation, right? So why are they looking to sell? And like Jose said earlier, we don't want to ask what's your motivation either, right? What has you thinking about possibly selling? I dropped a link to the script for those of you who are new, so you guys can go to the link, download the script, and start studying it. At first, you are going to sound a little bit robotic. That's okay because you're not used to it, right? But then after some time, of you always, trying to use the script or always also role playing, which is helpful, you will get used to it and your calls will sound a lot better. But if you don't study the script and you improvise, this is how your calls are going to sound scripted. Okay. And that's what you want to avoid. Also, something that stood out to me was something else that Jose pointed out where I honestly thought he was going to hang up, but he didn't. He came back at the call. But the caller's reaction was very, um, I would say careless in a way, right? Where if the guy would just wanted to hang up, she almost bailed on the call. That's what I meant. So if the call ended, it was okay. And now that he came back, it's okay as well. Let's continue the conversation, right? So be on the call with a purpose, right? You have a purpose, and that's to get the information and pass it up to acquisitions. It just seems like she was on the call to be on the call. Try to focus on, what you're doing on the cold calling. Try to practice the script so you're there not only physically but mentally too. That's very, very important, right? Because again, it goes back to, I think it was the previous call's feedback, active listening. Okay, you want to be in the conversation, not just like guide it and ask questions. You want to respond based on what they say. That's how also a way that you can make a call conversation and validating it throughout the call. So yeah, your homework is to study the script. Okay. And when you get on the dialer ready to dial, be sure that you're emotionally there as well. So yeah. Any questions on that? No question.
I'll make a quick comment on that. I think that we got the feedback already. So tonality has a lot to do with it. I think the seller potentially checked because of the tonality and the sounding scripted a bit. So it was a two-way street. But Jose's feedback was also correct. Maybe there is something here that they do want to sell because they did stay on the phone. They didn't just hang up. People that don't want to sell generally will hang up unless they have ulterior motives. How much they engage is solely dependent on how well we do at delivering our message, asking our questions, call control, all those variables are at play. So yeah.
Yeah,
It'll
on that
come-
note, sorry to interrupt you, Shad. But on that note, I will say this is a lead. If you read between the lines, this is a lead. At least it's worth for a callback, I would say. What do you think, Shad?
Yeah, I don't have enough info to make that decision on based on what I heard. I didn't catch 4 pillars, so I'm not sure. But yeah, the only way at this point to know is to have a conversation with the guy and see. So from that perspective, yeah, Jose, you're right. You're not wrong.
All righty. All right, I'm gonna drop the link to the script again so you guys can grab it. You can go to the link, download it there. And yeah, it will give you enough time to kind of study before you actually jump on the phone. Something that's helpful also is to role play, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, so that is very fast paced. Sometimes you come across a lot of like wrong numbers, or they're not available, or people are not interested. So don't wait for an actual interested call to practice the script, right? Practice it beforehand. It does help to get that practice in and to have that conversation, at least if it's just a mock call. So yeah, the link is right there. We also have a Facebook group if you guys want to join. Let me also drop the link to the Facebook group. There you guys will actually get the recording as well of this. You guys will get the recording of the Zooms. We record the Zooms there every day. So if you want to go back to one night that you like the call or like the feedback, just go to the Facebook page, Facebook group. You have to request to join, but we accept everybody there. And yeah, it's just a space that we all are in there. If you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. I'm gonna pass the link right there.
Here's the okay, there you go. There's the link. Diana dropped it too. Perfect. And I think I dropped the link to the Facebook. I'm sorry, to the YouTube channel. If anybody wants to watch these like replays and do all that, Here's that link. You guys can see replays here. So there's that. Well, any questions from tonight's calls, or anybody have any questions or anything they wanted to go over from the calls or the feedback?
I have an idea, Shad. I would like to share that I experienced like 1 year ago. Would be good to do some role plays in the morning. It's like a very good warm up. It could be very short. I mean, like, I don't know, like 10 or 15 minutes. Like, or I will say that that will help to warm up before starting the shift.
Okay, not a bad idea at all. Yeah, we can take it to Diana and see what we can schedule for the people that need it.
Sounds good. Thanks, Shad.
Yeah, good stuff.
I know Chloe does some role plays too. It's not here
Yeah.
today.
Yes. Yeah.
In the morning, after some days, I think he varies, but I'll ask him to. All
Oh.
right. Oh, are you gonna say something, Chef?
I'm pretty sure I was gonna say what you're gonna say right now. So you can go ahead.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Tomorrow we're back at it again, Monday through Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time zone to 9:30. Only 1 hour a night. Tomorrow we will have Alondra. We'll listen to the follow-up call. Oh, we'll also show the video that we didn't show that we also promised to. And yeah, if you have any questions, reach out. Again, it's the same link. So save this link. Same time, Monday through Thursdays, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
your
Have a
time.
good night.
Have a good day, guys.
Have a
Everybody,
good evening,
see you
everyone.
tomorrow.